Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon. Let me turn it up. Blue! Voice breaking. Blue. It's Ash Wednesday today, and I am going to fight the gym leader in Celadon City. The gym leader here, though, happens to be, hidden behind this, bush. You can skip, this gym if you want, but, not really advised. I mean, it's very easily skippable, but I mean, you're gonna have to fight her eventually, and given that we have Onibi, who is a fire type, and this gym is a grass type gym. Anyway, today I'm gonna talk about, because it's Ash Wednesday, Lent. For those of you who don't know, Lent is a Catholic tradition, even though I'm not strictly Catholic, wherein people give something up for a period of time, about 40 days. It really just depends on which church you're in, what exactly that period of days is. But it begins today, Ash Wednesday, so named because Catholics put crosses on their foreheads made of ash to symbolize the whole penitence thing. And yeah, but the thing with Ash Wednesday that's the thing with Lent that's important really is that whole giving something up aspect, that whole idea of self-sacrifice, kind of, you know. Um, Excuse me. Oh man, I just burped really loudly, and you guys are probably all, what just happened? Oh man, I think my computer just hiccuped or something. Anyway, or either that or my brain fell out. But Lent. So for Lent, a lot of you guys know I'm a vegetarian. And today will actually be my 2-year anniversary of not eating meat. Although I did eat fish for another year. I gave up fish last year's Lent. But that's what happened is I gave up meat for Lent. Just to see if I could, kind of, and because, I had friends who were doing Lent, and I never had really done Lent before, and I, had dietary control, and, I'd heard some things about the whole morality, or lack thereof, of eating meat. So I decided I'd try, I'd try it and see how it was. Seriously, why is my computer screwing up right now? What's going on? That's weird. Hopefully that doesn't continue. Um, but what what I'm giving up for Lent this year, I've still not really decided, but I'm thinking I know what it is. Now I've alluded to this before. It's an activity that I do somewhat often. When I really should be doing other things, doing homework or being social or something like that. Let's just get rid of Tail Whip for Roar. Roar makes the opponent flee. If you're in a trainer battle, it does nothing in this generation. In later generations, it makes forces your opponent to switch, which is really useful, but not that useful, because not that useful in this game because it's not actually a thing in this game. But yeah, so I want to fight all the trainers here. So for what I'm giving up for Lent, it's a thing I usually do alone. I mean, it can be done in groups. It's fun in groups, really. Mostly guys do it. Most of the time, with the help of some sort of media, a lot of girls, I mean, a lot of girls do, do it, but they don't usually, like to talk about it because it seems like they're trying to get attention or, something like that. But I know a lot of girls who've admitted that, yes, they do. But it can really be a time waster. And usually, like, talking about it isn't like, it's considered really, like, nerdy or weird or kind of creepy even sometimes. Of course, what I'm talking about is playing video games. You see what I did there? So, other than obviously this game, because I'm playing and recording for it, and perhaps Cave Story, although I consciously quit doing Cave Story on this channel because nobody was watching it. Although I will continue someday. And if you guys want me to continue sooner rather than later, sure I will, but that means less Pokemon videos. Well, sorry, my nose had snot in it, and I had to suck all the snot out with my bare hands. What? What does that even mean? But yeah, so I think I'm gonna give up video games other than those that are recorded for Lent, just because that way. Oh, come on! See, this is why rap is a completely broken move. I mean, like it's just if the opponent is faster than you, which unfortunately due to paralysis, my opponent is very much faster than me. They will always, because paralysis halves your speed. If you didn't know that, they always are faster than you, and that's a problem. I don't have anything to heal paralysis either, so I'm just gonna. Oy vey, this is such a. Oy vey, why am I talking like a British person or something? Or a Jewish British person. Okay, I don't even know. Why did I just keep attacking? What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Okay, can I switch? I want to switch. Can I switch? Yes. Oh, I didn't know you could switch while you were in rap. See, in later games, you can't switch while you're in rap. Although I guess it just makes them use it more. But Winterice can take it. Winterice is tough. An animal, literally and figuratively. But yeah, so for Lent, I think I'm going to give up video games that I'm not recording, and maybe some other stuff. But I really haven't decided yet. But whatever, Ash Wednesday. 40 days, by the way, very important time in pretty much all spirituality. I mean, in Christianity, at least in Lent, Christianity, it's the 40 days that Christ spent in the wilderness before being tempted by Satan. In Judaism, it's the days that Noah, that Noah spent, that the flood of Noah lasted 40 days of rain and flooding until, I guess, it started draining away. In Islam, it's God, I'm trying to remember. I really need to blah blah blah. I need to learn more about Islam. I learned it. I know why. I know what it is, but I totally am blanking on it now that I'm pressured to think about it. Come on now. Come on now. Just quick attack it. Pew! Yeah, that's right. Only be. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Wow, this has not been a productive episode because of all the rapping. So maybe I will off-screen a lot of these trainers. I don't know. I guess I probably should. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go. I'll go do another thing, though, before the end of this episode, so that I can kind of justify that, because I'll still show you a decent amount of content in this episode. Basically, there's another thing that we can get when we have Cut and we're in the city, and it's going to be very useful, actually, for this gym. Wow, really? You're going to go with that stereotype of her worrying about her makeup being smeared after her Pokemon were knocked unconscious in her present? Jeez. I mean, come on, game. I know you're not, like, trying to be, like, a progressive kind of thing, but come on. Really? Really? Oh, not Smitty. Dougie, cut down that little tree so that we can get by it and not have to worry about it. Except for it grows back instantly when we go off screen. That's weird. Whatever. But once we, if we go over here, there is a problem. Well, that's why we can't advance any further. And that is that this big fat lug sleeps and blocks the way. Oh, I've got to wrap up soon. But I don't have to wrap up that soon. I can still do this. I still have time for this. Assuming there's no trainer here. There isn't a trainer here, is there? Good, there's no trainer here for me to fight. You go in the secret back way. That guy will congratulate you on finding the secret back way. You can get to this place, giving you one of the most useful items in the game. and it is HMO2. That teaches the move Fly. Fly is very useful. You can go to any town, anytime. I think it requires the badge from Lieutenant Surge, but I mean, I have that badge. And it's a decent move. It takes 2 turns to use, but in the first turn you use it, you're flying up in the air, so your opponents can't hit you. I'm going to teach it to Johnson. So it's good in the game. Outside of the game, like, if you're fighting against a human opponent, not good, because the opponent can really easily predict what you're going to use. They get a free turn out of it, where they can like power themselves up or whatever. I'm just going to get rid of Peck for it, because it's so much better than Peck. It's like, I think, like twice as powerful as Peck. Now, with Fly, we can fly. Wow, that was self-explanatory. To like anywhere in the world that we've been before. So now we can like visit past places. Not a whole lot of useful things we can do in past places, although I guess I'll show this while I'm here. And do one last thing before ending the episode, and that is cutting down this bush. Doggy! Hack away with cut. And also, Fly will be useful because flying type attacks also good against grass. So we'll have 2 very useful Pokemon against Lady. Amber would be great if Pokemon could be resurrected from it. Yes, it would. But once I get this old Amber, I'm just gonna finish off. Okay, bye.